Okay, thank you. Don't worry, I have a few slides, and actually a couple of them are completely useless because some of the things that I was planning to say were already said before. So I will be very quick. We are also in time, which is kind of strange. So let me start thanking a set of people here. First of all the authorities that join us, from the Deputy Director to the General Director and to the Vice Director for the Research of Politecnico. I think that is an important sign that recognizes the importance of this type of event. Second, and even more important, I want to thank all of you for being here. When we planned this type of event, we were a little bit worried about how many persons would be present here. I can tell you that you have about 180 persons registered for this event, which is a very large number, and that's very, very important. We are very happy about that. And when I say we, I basically mean the Commissione Ricerca. About one year ago, I asked a set of colleagues, which are listed here, if they were willing to volunteer to give me help in trying to create this environment so that the research in the department could be more cooperative, increase the possibility of exchanging ideas and this kind of issues. And I really thank them. They did a very good job, very hard, very time-consuming. Just to give you an idea, just in the last 3 weeks for this event, we exchanged about 160 emails, and actually was the major spammer about that, and I apologize for this. And there are many other activities and many other things that we plan to do and we are planning to do, and you will be aware of in the next weeks. So I want to thank all of them very much. As you see, one of them, which is Guido, has been highlighted, and also the picture of Guido has been highlighted. The reason is that this picture is 20 years old, and this is very unfair. So this is the past, the reality is somewhere sitting there, so check it. And finally, before saying that, of course, in this list, for sure I forgot some people, and I apologize for that. There are 4 persons for the administrative sector that I want to thank for helping us in printing the poster, preparing the web page, organizing the coffee break, and all these kind of activities, which again are very much time-consuming, and these are Florin, Luciano, Fulvio, and Antonio. Thanks a lot to all of them. This is the useless slide, almost completely useless because, as I said, many of these concepts have been already reported to you, and this is coming from this important new role that the partners are going to play within the Politecnico. And internally, we discussed for many, many weeks about the fact that it's going to be very important to extend the research in a more multidisciplinary fashion, and especially to increase the knowledge, internal and external knowledge of what we are doing. Very often we don't know what the colleague which is sitting in the office next to us is doing, which is very, very bad. So we wish to try to boost coordination, to improve the knowledge also about research opportunities and all these kind of coordination activities. For what concerns this day, one of the things that we would like to have is to get some feedback from you on how we can improve our research direction, and also how we can improve the organization of this type of event. So this is the first experiment. As Giovanni said, is coming almost exactly 20 years after the previous one, which was, if I'm not wrong, the 28th of September, Sandali told me. And clearly one event every 20 years is not enough. So this is the first attempt. We made many wrong things, I guess, and but we want to improve, so we ask you to help us in doing this. As I said, this is only the first step. We have recently opened 3 social media channels, which are listed here, and we are going to use them to provide information about this type of research activities, coordination activities that we want to push within the department, also to people outside the department in the near future. So check these social media in the next weeks, please. I'm almost done. The organization of the day is very simple. We have an overview of research activities in the morning, as you know, through standard presentation, through slides, and these presentations are going to be streamed over the internet of Politecnico, and also we are going to record them to make them available for future use. on the website of the department, whereas in the afternoon we have 2 poster sessions. Each session is of 20 posters, and that we hope that will help and make easier to interact with the researcher. And this is the schedule that I'm reporting. You see that there are, in this morning, there are 6 presentations, 1 for each research group. Now, this classification of research group is a kind of historical one. Very likely is not so actual today, but since, as I said, this is the first attempt we made, we prefer to keep this more traditional organizational way of presenting our research activity. So that's why we identified 6 research areas like telecommunication, electromagnetics, electronics measurements, fields and circuits, and bioengineering. Final word about the speaker. I really want to thank them because they accepted to give this talk, which is not going to be easy, because they have a very little amount of time. They have to speak about research activities which they are not directly involved in, so I really thank them for accepting this. I know that they are going to do a very good job, but believe me that it's not going to be easy to present the research activities within this framework. So thank you everybody, and I will ask Pierluigi to come here. We are almost 10 minutes in advance, which is unbelievable. So thank you everybody.